Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FilmMyRun, on Twitter at FilmMyRun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work. Right, we're going to get on with some half marathon training. So, along with Santa, we're going to get up to 9.1 kilometers now. You'll see I've downgraded it to 90% because we've got Wednesday workout tomorrow. So Wednesday workout will be a hard interval session anyway. So this is an interval session primarily just to fulfill the requirements of the half marathon training. But I'm going to be doing interval training anyway this week, so let's just get some miles under the belt. Let's get this session done. We're not going to go overly fast, but it's just going to get the heart rate going, get a few more miles under the belt, and one or two fairly extensive strides. Let's say we've got a mile and 1,200 meters at 14 kilometers an hour, so not massively easy. So we'll get running and see how the day pans out. I am watching social media, so I'm watching Facebook chat and I'm watching YouTube chat if you want to say hi. But there's not going to be a lot of chat today. It's just a case of getting the job done, getting the work done. I better start running, really, hadn't I? Really? So I was just looking at changing something. Hold on. I am just going to change something very quickly. Bear with me. Frank is saying, why am I on week 3 and you're only on week 2? There have been some problems with the half marathon training plan. When some people joined, it wasn't quite synced up. So some people have joined and now on week 3. Some people have joined and are still on week 2. It will all be sorted out in the end. I know they're working on it at the Zwift HQ to sort it out. Bear with me just while I do something very quickly. Clear up the head here. An annoying line I wanted to get rid of. Okay, here we go then. Start running now. Let's get this job done. I bet I don't get my star for the warm-up, do I? Yeah, Zwift HQ will sort out that problem with the half marathon training plan, and we will all finish at the same time, hopefully. Heather, I'm not very good at stretching, no. I suppose I do kind of stretch a little bit. I give myself a little bit of massage, self-massage on my calves and my quads a little bit sometimes, but I don't have a set stretching strategy. Hi Ryan, yeah, it was a good run yesterday, wasn't it? I enjoyed Monday Run Club yesterday. So, yeah, see, the thing about stretching is there's a lot of different theories about it. And the standard one is that you do dynamic stretching before you run, so stretching that involves actual movement. But the thing is, if you're going to start running fairly slowly anyway and with a warm-up, then that is your static stretching. And then, you know, you can do, that is your dynamic stretching rather, but you can do, and then people say you can do static stretching at the end of a run when your muscles are warm. But a lot of people have argued that any kind of stretching, whether your muscles are warm or cold, is not actually going to do you any good, and in fact might be damaging. So some people say stretching is good, some people say stretching is bad. I don't tend to specifically stretch, and you know, sometimes I feel tight, but I don't really think that stretching has necessarily made that any worse or any better. So make of that what you will. That's really a bit of a nothing answer, isn't it? Yes, Ryan. Well, I'm thinking that tomorrow is going to be a tough interval session anyway. So we'll just do some kind of gentle intervals today. So we're down at 90%. It is worth doing some investigation on stretching and seeing what the latest research is about it. And my feeling is that the latest research says that stretching, whether it's before or after, dynamic or static, could possibly be worse for you than not stretching. But that's just what I think I've read. And we often hear what we want to hear, don't we? Or read what we want to read, because it suits what we do. So here we are on Watopia. I'm not going to be changing direction at all. I'm just going to follow where I go. I don't know what the actual interval speeds will be, Ryan. If you know me at all, you'll know I don't look at anything until about 5 minutes before we start. I mean, I'm just assuming the Wednesday workout will be a fairly tough session. But now that you've said that, I will have a look and see what I can find. In fact, we could do that now because I have the app with me. Hold on 2 seconds. Yeah, that does look a bit easy, doesn't it? 6 times 600 meters at 13 kilometers an hour. Yeah, well, I don't know then. If it feels too easy, we could probably bump it up, I imagine. I don't know. Yeah, you would expect it to be a little bit more difficult than that. There we are. May as well join, hadn't I? There we are. So I'm set for tomorrow. You did the 800 by 8 by 400. 8 by. Sorry, hang on. 8 times, yeah, 8 times 400s. Well, I suppose if you're doing 6 times 600, it's like 8 times 400, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to bump it down. No, we can bump it up if it looks too easy. I noticed, Ryan Perring, that you joined the Zwift Run this afternoon. I had no idea you weren't already a member. Okay, so we've got 14 kilometers an hour coming up. So that's not slow, is it? I mean, you know, it's a fair old pace for a mile. Go back to my normal screen. Okay, 200 meters to go, and then we'll up it for a whole mile. Well done, John, for doing it at 100% today. I'm working on tomorrow being the hard session, so maybe if it is easy, maybe I can bump it up a bit tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I didn't fancy doing this one at full tilt today. Yeah, we'll let tomorrow be the hard workout. Okay, we've got a mile at this pace now. I'm thinking of getting some Christmas music just for the next week or so. Just make a change from the regular playlist.
Jack it up.
A night run, nice one. Yeah, I might go out Thursday night. I'd have thought A group would be zone 4. It's got to be really, hasn't it? this session has 5 kilometers left, 600 meters left of this pace, and then a little 400 meter rest, and then we go again, shorter but faster. I love how stable my treadmill is at the moment, now that I've put a book underneath one end. No rattling at all. I love it. "200 meters left, there's the green arch. Going a bit wavy in the heat of the volcano. Okay, so 4 kilometers completed, and we've got a 400 meter rest now. And that is the longest interval of this session done. So they only get shorter now, but they do get a bit faster. So use this time to bring the heart rate down. Just compose yourself again. Get ready for the next set. 300 meters to go. Today was a big day in the ultra running community. Today was the day entries opened for UTMB, which is the pinnacle of ultra running in the world, arguably with Western States being the other one. So a lot of us put our entries in today for UTMB or the other races involved in the Chamonix race week in France at the end of August next year. And we find out in January whether we've got in or not. I've applied for something called TDS, which is a 120 kilometre race in Chamonix. Starts on the Thursday, no, is it the Wednesday or the Thursday? Wednesday, I think, of the week. And then the other big races start on Friday and Saturday. So by the time they start, I should have finished my race. If I get in, of course, I may not get in. In fact, there's every likelihood I won't get in, to be honest. Right, 30 metres, and then we're going to go at 14.4 kilometres an hour for 1,200 metres. So here we go. Yes, Ryan. Are you doing the Arc of Attrition this year, Ryan? Or the Plague? Next year, rather, I mean. Excellent stuff. Well, see you there, Ryan. Really looking forward to it this year. I'm not going to be trained up because I'm doing this, but you know, it'll be all right. John, what is that? Wednesday supposed to be that? Or today? This is certainly not a 10 kilometre pace. So that's 5 kilometres done, 600 metres left at this pace. So halfway through this interval set. Okay, Wednesday, well that sounds all right. Yeah, we can do that. So I'm glad I've put this one to 90% then. So we're working hard tomorrow, relatively straightforward today. Heart rate's still 160 though. Okay, 3 kilometres to go. 3 kilometres to go. I might have finished this run before my wife even goes out for hers. My wife's doing a bleep test. I was supposed to be doing it, but I'm doing this instead. So if you know what a bleep test is, you run between 2 points, between 2 bleeps, and the bleeps get faster and faster, and you've just got to carry on going between the 2 points and getting there before the beep. Very tough test. And you've just got to last as long as you can. So it's a case of not wimping out. Do you hear that, Victoria? No wimping out. You go till you throw up, basically. Which is why I'm doing this. All right, so 400 metres rest, and then we get a bit faster, but we're going for less distance. Only 800 metres at 14.8 next. Thanks for the ride on M Young. Ryan, I'm sure there's a joke that I don't understand in there somewhere. Leap test.
Ryan, don't be confused. Just log on tomorrow. If it's too slow, bump it up. If it's too fast, bump it down, and don't worry about anyone else. Just do what you feel comfortable doing, or rather do what's going to test you a bit. Yeah, if the Group A interval is only 13 kilometres an hour tomorrow, I will most likely be bumping that up. Because that isn't fast enough for Group A, is it really? Let's face it. Six times 600 metres for Group A should be at least 15. All right, here we go for the 800 metre split at 14.8 kilometres an hour. So we're letting the treadmill do the work, so nice and bouncy. Keeping a good cadence whilst letting the treadmill run underneath you, keeping your heart rate as even and steady as possible and your breathing as even and steady as possible. Up the side of the volcano we go. Catching up some cyclists on the way. Okay, there we are, halfway through this set. Running at 4.03 minutes per kilometre, heart rate 65 BPM. .165 BPM. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That is interesting. I won't tell Victoria. I'll tell her after she's finished it, shall I? $200 meters to go. So a heart rate of 170 there. So maybe I'm right to have brought it to 90% because a heart rate of 170 is really quite high for that interval. One more to go. Fastest of the lot, but also the shortest. 400 metres at 15.1. So yeah, maybe I am quite tired. Maybe I've not drunk enough today, but heart rate way too high, I think, really, for that speed. "200 metres left, and then we've got the final interval. Maybe those bleep tests became illegal in the army or something. I know they used to use them in the army, didn't they? Maybe they're not allowed in the army anymore. Upside down road. I think it has to get to about 180 for me before I'm crying. But still 170 is too high for a run like this, for me. Okay, here we go, last interval. Heart rate back down to 151, and away we go. Just got to try and relax. Shoulders down, head up, breathe. And you'll be fine. Always moving forward. I think breathing is the most important thing, and keeping good body shape. And not talking. Thanks, Craddock, for your ride on. 250 metres left. Into the volcano with 150 metres to go. There are a lot crazier runners than me, Ryan, I'll tell you. You meet some of my ultra running friends. There's the green arch. And just avoided 170 there. And there we are. 400 metres at 11, and then we'll cool down. Often the cool down requires you to speed up a bit though. Yeah, Ryan, you're young, you can get to 188 without dying. When you get to my age, 180 is about as high as it'll go. Maybe 181, 2 or something like that, I don't know. But that would be my 5k effort. 5k effort should be hitting 180 if I'm doing it properly. Yeah, Ryan, well, both Ryans, because I'm doing this half marathon training on Zwift, I'm completely neglecting my 100-mile training for the Arc in February. So it's going to be hilarious running 100 miles with half marathon training in my legs. Yeah, 187, okay, yeah. Maybe I could get there, 185, probably absolute max, I would have thought. I can't remember me going to 187 recently. Okay, down we go. Gradually reduce the speed, get the lactic acid out of the legs, and we are done for the day. Fairly comfortable session, not pushing too hard, with the fact that we've got hopefully a fairly tough session tomorrow. So it's just a case of getting the miles in the legs, keeping the heart rate ticking over, kind of raising it and lowering it, raising it and lowering it. That's what you want to do to keep your heart healthy and strong, is make it work hard, then let it recover, then make it work hard again. And in turn, actually, do you know what I'm saying? This is not doing anything for my 100-mile training, but it does, because that kind of training, this kind of training strengthens your heart, and if you've got a strong heart, then you've got good endurance, or you've got the potential for good endurance. So it's all good. Climbing to the top of the volcano. And I'll go to 8.5 kilometers just to get the XP points. There's the end of the session. Like I say, we'll just do another 100 meters at the end of that. Zwift is a game, remember. Ryan, I'll make you finish. I'm sure I'll run with you at some point along the way. Give each other some encouragement. But I will be angry with you if I overtake you in the last 20 miles. If you've been ahead of me and I catch you up, that means you've gone out too fast. I do not want to be overtaking you in the last 20 miles. You understand me? Right, I've just got to click off there. And we'll carry on. Red. Come on. Here we go. So just really take it nice and easy in those first, well, 50 miles. Just gently get into the swing of the run. And then when you get to that tough section between Land's End and St Ives, that's when you know you've got it. If you can bang out that tough section and get to St Ives, you're done. Thanks, Tim, for the ride on. Here we are, about to tick over to 8.5. I know you're all saying, go on, go to 9 kilometers, but I'm not going to. We'll do a hard, I promise you, we'll do a hard session tomorrow. Ryan, if I get to 20 miles to go, and I come up behind you, if I have the strength to carry you, I will. But I can guarantee it'll be getting me to the end. That'll be the main task. And if I'm carrying somebody, I've gone way too easy. Right, that is it, guys. Done. Do you want a video? Shall I put a video on at the end? Thanks for the ride on, Ryan.
what have we got? Just increases the amount of time I'm live, you see, which gives me good points with Facebook. Oh, you might have seen. Should we show? I'll show you the run I did with Tim on the railway line. I know I've shown it before, but we'll do that. Okay, last scene. There we are. That. Good. Okay, so hard interval session tomorrow. I know it was an easy one today, just to get the miles under the belt and to be able to tick off the half marathon training. That is it. And I'll see you for another run tomorrow. And I'll leave you with me and Tim running on the railway line. See ya. So Tim had this brilliant idea that we should run the watercress line here. This is a railway line which normally has steam trains running on it. And
started off by trespassing on the railway. I'm a bit late. We started by 11.
Oh, we should have started by 11. It's now 5 to 1. But it is a walk, so we're going to run.
We'll catch them up.
If we can, we'll catch them up. From now then?
Yeah.
So we're starting running now. This is a 10-mile route. So is it railway all the way? It's actual railway?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a disused railway line, which is where all the tracks have been taken away. I realised. So here are some of the other walkers doing the watercress line today. Hello guys. You alright? Yeah. It's a bit wet, isn't it? So this is 4 Marks Station. It's still raining, and we're supposed to check our numbers in here, but we haven't actually got numbers because we started so late. That's all right, guys. Having a good time. Yeah.